Hello everybody, James Rink here. I have Adam on the line and we're going to do a regression. Adam wants to learn how to shapeshift, so I have no idea where this is going to take us. Be curious to see what he's able to come up with. Some kind of maybe an exercise, or maybe we can maybe just hypnotize him, I don't know. And we'll just see where it goes. So thanks everybody for listening, and here we go. So go ahead and let me know when you can find that door.
Yeah, I found it.
Alright, now step inside and tell me what you see around you.
I see, like a mannequin of me.
Alright. Is this individual able to communicate with you?
Yes.
Well, I want you to ask this individual if you have the capability of shape-shifting in real time right now.
Okay, maybe it's not communicating, it's not talking. It's just standing there. It's like me, but like 6'2".
Okay.
Maybe a little bigger.
Alright. Well, what I'd like you to do is hand him a computer, maybe a laptop with a keyboard, and tell him to type into the keyboard the answer. And in front of you there's going to be a screen and you can read what he's typing. Alright, so go ahead, ask him a question. Yes, let's make it simple, yes or no. Do you have the ability to shapeshift instantaneously right now?
It says you have to be in line with your mind, body, and spirit.
Okay, type into the keyboard, ask him if you are in line with that.
You put, I don't know, are you?
Are you?
I think so.
Okay, well, tell him you think so. Just say yes. Don't say I think so. Say yes.
Okay.
Now ask him what's the first step that we need to do.
Okay, hold on. It says you need to train your pineal gland.
Type in there, ask him what kind of exercise can we do to train your pineal gland.
It said Sirian exercises.
Sirian?
Yeah.
What's a Sirian type in there, how do you do a Sirian exercise?
Hold on, he's typing something wrong. He said to contact the Sirian Council.
Oh, I see. Does he want us to contact the Sirian Council right now before going to asking him any more questions?
Yes.
Alright, go ahead, step out of this room and kind of remember where this door is. Does the door have a number or a shape to it or something?
No, but I think I'll remember it.
Okay, good. Alright, so let's go find the door for the Sirians.
Well, actually, there's a door on the ceiling. And that feels like it might be it, but I can't reach it. Oh, maybe I can.
I
can jump.
Yeah, try jumping.
Okay.
Good. And are you inside the door? Did you open it?
Yeah.
Alright, so where are we now?
Floating in space again.
I want you to kind of visualize where the Sirians are and go towards them in whatever direction that may be.
I hear a voice, but they won't see me physically. They'll talk to me through.
Okay. Are they in telepathic communication with you right now?
Yeah.
Alright. Ask them what kind of exercises you can do to shapeshift.
They're telling me a story about Bigfoot, actually.
Okay.
How he's able to shapeshift. And how it's a Native American that learned how to. That was in direct contact with the Sirians. I'm trying to ask, what did he do?
So do we need to make contact with Bigfoot and have them train us?
No, we can do it. It's an ancient technique.
How do you do it?
Hold on. Meditating on the pineal gland. I get that. They say picture a bright red light around it, and then picture that bright red light controlling you.
So the whole red light is around your entire body?
No, just your pineal gland.
Okay, so it's only in the pineal, around the pineal gland, and it's controlling all the actions of our body?
Yes. Well, he said size up. I don't know what that means.
Do we visualize what it is that we want?
Maybe that's what he means, sizing up, visualizing what you want. Yeah.
Okay, and then what would be the next step?
He said seeing your results.
Seeing the results, do we open our eyes and look in the mirror, or do we visualize it?
He said visualize it, but you have to believe it 100%.
You have to believe.
If you doubt it, then your mind automatically blocks it out. But if you believe it, then your brain thinks of it as an everyday thing, a common thing.
Okay. Is there any other steps involved in this process?
He said no.
Can you ask the Sirians if there are any implants that are possibly blocking that could interfere with this process in either you or me?
Okay, hold on. He said on you, there's one behind your left eye.
Okay, would that prevent me from shape-shifting if I did that exercise?
He said it can slow you down, but you have to trick it. He said technology isn't perfect.
Okay, so I can still do it, it'll just take longer.
Not longer. It'll just take more effort.
You mean more tries, attempts, or do I need to put more energy into it?
Right, more energy.
And how do I generate the energy? I mean, what exercises could we do to generate the energy to do this?
He said from the earth, take energy from the earth.
And how do we visualize energy coming from the earth into our body?
So sit on your floor or wherever, cross-legged, sit down or lay down, it doesn't matter. And just, instead of being connected to the ground or your bed, feel Earth's energy holding you up instead of the ground. Picture Earth's energy flowing through you.
Okay, so bring the earth energy in, and then visualize the red light around the pineal gland, and then just see the image of what we want to become.
Right.
And how long will we have to? How long will we need to stay in this state of mind? Would it be 3 minutes or an hour or 3 hours?
So as long as it takes, but it depends on your abilities.
Do we have the ability? But both of us have the ability.
Right, we do.
Okay. Are there some people that may not have the ability to do this?
Some people that are poisoned by the foods and by the air.
So you need to be on like a healthy diet and not clean.
You don't have to, but it helps. It changes all the foods that we eat is changing the way we think.
So no more McDonald's foods?
I'll ask.
That was supposed to be a joke. What did they say?
He said everything's good in proportion.
Okay. All right. Do the Sirians want to add anything else to this process?
Yeah, they said the law of attraction's real. Start using it more. Both of us.
Is that for the financial part?
Said any part. Whatever makes you happy.
Wonderful. Thank you, Sirians, for that message. Why don't you go ahead and step back out of the door, being careful not to fall down on the floor. So carefully just jump out the door there.
I floated down.
Okay, good. All right, let's go back into the room with your bigger self there.
Okay.
Step in. All right, do you see him?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now what I want you to do is I want you to see a very modern looking chair in this room. And I want you to sit in this chair. And all around you, the room it's low light, dim light. And from the ceiling, there's going to be a red laser. It's going to point right between your eyes on your forehead and your third eye. And this red laser is going to surround your pineal gland. Are you ready for what's about to happen?
Yes.
And what I want you to do is to embedded within this laser is connected to a computer. And the computer program contains the holographic image of the bigger dude, the bigger version of yourself in that room. And you already know what he looks like, right?
Right.
He's going to step into the red laser, and the DNA, the hologram of his DNA, is going to be embedded into the light, and it's going to shoot through him. Not shoot. It's going to be like translucent, come through him. So the genetic material is going to be embedded into the light, that red light, and it's going to go into your pineal gland. It's going to surround your pineal gland. And what I want you to do is to go ahead and bring this earth energy up into your feet chakras. So go ahead and charge yourself up, and the machine is being turned on, and you're going to do some growth. And just go ahead and allow yourself to welcome the changes, to embrace it, allow the DNA to change. And how do you feel?
I have this like pulsating throughout my whole body. It's like this cold feeling, and then it'll change to warm, and cold, and then warm.
Allow it to increase and accelerate. Bring the energy up your spine, all the way up your spine and up to your crown chakra, and bring it back down through all your chakras in the front. Keep that red laser pointed into your third eye, and grow. Get bigger now. How big are your muscles?
In my mind, when I'm visual?
Yes.
Pretty big.
And how tall are you now?
In my mind?
Yes.
6 foot.
All right. So go ahead and embed this DNA over your own aura. Do you feel that you need to sit in this chair while the transformation takes complete, or do you feel that it may take some time, or perhaps we need to repeat this?
Yeah, repeat it.
Repeat it how often?
Every other day.
For how long?
15 minutes.
So you just visualize the red light from the laser for 15 minutes?
Yeah.
And how many days do you need to do this exercise, or how many weeks or months?
2.
Two what?
Weeks.
Okay. And after that, will you be able to permanently shapeshift, if you so desire?
Yes.
Okay. Are you going to have? Do you have any changes right now?
I feel stronger.
Do you want to keep sitting in the chair for a little bit longer, or do you want to?
It's up to you.
I think this is an exercise you should do on your own, 15 minutes a day. Do you want to continue doing this exercise?
Yes.
Why don't you try picking up some weights? Let's bring you into a gym. And what is the heaviest weight you can pick up?
Right now?
Yeah. Like
what kind of weight?
A barbell.
Barbell, like curl? Oh, okay. I don't know. I know how much I can curl.
How much?
Around 55, 60.
All right. So I want you to see yourself, step into this gym, and look at your biceps, and just go ahead and see them getting really big.
Okay.
And your whole body is hulking out right now. And I want you to go ahead and start bench pressing. And I want you to put as much weight as you can, and tell me how much weight you can bench press.
Right now I'm doing 500, but it's too easy.
It's too easy?
Yeah, I feel like I'm doing reps.
Okay.
Too many reps.
Is this the type of strength that you want to have in your everyday life?
Yes.
It might make sex a little hard. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's go back in the room with the chair and the laser, and let's put that information in the hologram within the laser, and that data is going to make you stronger now. So not only are you going to be bigger physically, you're going to be stronger. Now see that red light around your pineal gland? Is there any other areas that you would like to explore while we're in this state of mind?
No. Not that I know of. Do you have any ideas?
Well, let's go back out in the hallway. And what I want you to do is I want you to find a door that will connect you, that will bring you to an Andromedan mothership. And I want you to go to the healing sick bay of the Andromedan mothership.
Okay.
You found the door?
Yeah.
I want you to step through the door and tell me what you see. First of all, can you ask them for permission to enter?
That's what I'm doing. It's like a hospital or something.
Do they see that you popped in?
Yeah, they're nice.
Can you ask them?
They're asking me what I need.
Okay. Well, Adam, what is it that you need? What do you feel is the most important issue right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
I want to get rid of my asthma.
All right. So go ahead and tell the whoever it is there working the machines or the computers that you want to heal your asthma.
Okay. They're taking me to some room.
Can you tell them what happened with the Greys and what they did? Do you remember?
No.
What you told me, what the Greys did? They did something to your chest. It caused you some kind of breathing pain or something. Well, they did some painful thing to your chest, and that's what is causing some breathing problems. Is that what you have? Well, first of all, let me ask. Do you still have breathing problems? Like trying to take a deep breath? Okay.
Yes.
Is that
going away, but I mean it's still there.
Yeah. Okay.
They're putting me on this. Well, it's kind of hard. It's like a table with 3 blue beams, but there's no table there. They're holding me. So levitation?
You're levitating. Okay.
Yes.
And what do these blue beams do to you?
They're painkillers and they keep you calm.
Do we need to step outside of this body while they do this work? Or because I don't want you to feel like you have to be levitating there and being fully conscious while they do surgery on you. It's up to you.
Yeah, let's leave. I don't want to see that.
Okay, so I want you to go ahead and first of all, tell them that you give them physical. Well, do you give them permission to take your physical body on their ships?
Wait, they said they don't. They said they can heal with their hands.
Does your physical body need to be on the ship to do that?
It helps. They asked me if I want to get picked up.
Do you want to get picked up?
I do. It'd be scary, but
tell them that you do. But do you want to remember it?
Yes, but I want to be picked up when I'm asleep. I don't want to see it happen.
Well, then you don't want to remember it then.
I do. Yeah, you're right. I don't want to remember it.
Okay.
I don't.
Well, just go ahead and tell them to pick up your body while you're asleep and to heal you.
She said okay. She's right.
All right.
Touching her she's touching her temple and touching mine. She tapped her temple twice and then tapped my temple twice. Oh, it's so they can find me.
Can you ask her if she could pick me up too and heal my digestion problems?
She needs you to come right now so she can put a signal on.
How do I come there? Can I?
The same way I did.
Okay. I'm gonna pop into your mind, and
Okay.
I'm gonna show up on the ship. Do you see me? I'm materializing my body.
You by an elevator looking thingy?
Yeah. I'm gonna step out of the elevator. My body is semi-solid.
Okay, she's walking over to you. Okay. Now she's touching your forehead, except with both hands. When she was using mine, she tapped it with 2 fingers, her pointer finger and her middle finger, but now she's grabbing your head.
The top of my head is tingling a little bit.
Yeah, she's worried about you.
Why?
Something with your head. Something behind your eyes or eye.
Okay, tell her my eye right now. My eyelids are closed. Is there something wrong with my eye?
Behind one of your eyes.
Okay. Can you tell her about the avatar with the Terminator eye? The left eye is Terminator. And ask her if that might be what that's connected to. Or is it something different?
She says she wants to get you protection.
Tell her I give them permission to take me aboard their ships and to protect me, if they're willing to help.
No, they're willing to help. I see her tapping your temple now twice, and then she tapped her person standing there with a notepad looking thingy.
Can you ask? Go on.
Go ahead.
Oh, well, ask her name.
Nija?
Can she tell me what's behind? I mean, what the thing is behind my eye does?
Keeps you sick.
Is that why I have the digestion problems?
Yes.
Is it causing other problems as well?
Yes. Do you have back pains?
Yeah. My left shoulder blade hurts a lot.
She said back pains. Kind of upper back.
Yeah, but I work out a lot too, so I don't know if that's but that maybe that's the implant. Assuming that's an implant. Is it an implant?
She says it's not like a chip implant. There is one there, but it's connected to like this artificial vein that pumps some kind of serum.
So this vein is pumping a serum. What's it pumping it? Where's it pumping the serum to? Where's this vein connected to?
The vein's connected to the chip-looking thing that is wireless. That's a wireless receiver that is controlled by an outside source, and it just depends where they want this certain serum to go. And the serum has been in there, or the chip has been in there so long that your body has learned to produce it on its own, so it's just pretty much deteriorating itself.
Okay, so my body is producing this serum on its own?
Now it is, which isn't good.
Uh-huh. Can the Andromedans fix this?
Yes, they're going to try.
When are they going to take me? Or us?
They said as soon as possible. She said as soon as possible.
Okay, tell her I give her permission to do this as soon as possible. But wait till we're at least done. done with this session here. Can you have her? What's her name? Nigelia? Is that what you said?
Like Naija or something.
Naija. Can you ask Naija if you have any implants or anything like that causing problems in you?
Yes.
And where and what?
It moves around. It has no specific place because it keeps moving. It's undetectable.
How does it move around?
Through my veins.
Okay. Does it like follow your bloodstream, or does it have actual mechanisms where it can propel itself?
It propels itself.
Is it like a really, really, really tiny nanobot, or is it an actual, say, rod-shaped, rice-sized implant, or what?
It's a nanobot.
Okay. Is it just one little tiny nanobot, or is it a bunch of them?
She says a couple, but she can't tell yet.
And what are they doing to you?
She doesn't know.
Will she be able to know after she takes you on board?
She says she hasn't seen them before, and they want to study them.
Does she know about the Milabs that we're involved with?
No.
Can you tell her that we're being experimented on?
She wants to interview hold on. Some guy walking over.
And what's this guy's connection to her, to this woman?
He's an He keeps the shit safe. He's in charge of.
Oh, so is
defense.
So he's worried that we could be causing.
No, he just doesn't know. He didn't know about it. And he wants to know more, and he wants to interview.
Do you give him permission for him to?
He says physically. He wants to interview us physically.
Well, can you tell him that we don't really remember anything because they wipe our memories?
He's just thinking, I guess. He's just standing there. He's confused. It confuses him. I guess he's confused because he just asked, why don't we just get our memories back? I don't think he understands it.
Well, surely they must have access to that same kind of technology. Yeah. Memory eraser stuff. Can you ask him if he has any technology to reverse memory erasers?
Said yeah.
Do you want to get your memories back, Adam?
Yeah, do you?
Yes, but are you concerned that we could have literally been through hundreds of years of missions that might cause some problems with our waking life? Is that with that knowledge?
Worth it though. I think we should at least. I mean, if it's too much, maybe I can just delete them again.
Well, tell him that I give him permission to reverse the memory erasers, and
he says we hear you.
Can you ask him if this conversation is being monitored by any beings that probably shouldn't be listening?
He said no. The ship has some kind of he named it, but I can't pronounce. Some kind of mechanism. It blocks out all radio or any other frequencies. It bounces it back like it's reflective.
I mean, don't we have people in underground bases watching us on a monitor screen, listening to everything and hearing everything we say?
He says he doesn't know. He doesn't know anything about any of these programs. He feels a lot of sympathy, though.
Okay, well...
he asked if... He thinks it's safer if we get off Earth.
If we discontinue this conversation?
No, if we get off Earth.
You mean like permanently leave the planet for a while? Well, maybe not permanently, but temporarily leave the planet for a while?
He said permanently.
Why? What's going to happen?
That's just his opinion based on what we're telling him about the...
Oh, I see. Because even if they do try to heal us, the Milab people will come back and
Just redo it.
well, is there any way that they could possibly intervene and stop them from tinkering with us?
He says that's why he needs to interview us, so then he can pass it on to his superior.
Okay. I'm just surprised that they don't even know. I mean, surely their computers are advanced. They must. Don't they know what the secret government is doing?
Said James. Oh, sorry. The girl was staring at me and it was freaking me out.
Well,
I guess she's trying to talk to me at the same time as this guy, except they talk telepathically. They can talk with their mouth, but they just choose not to because it's not.
Okay.
Anyway, so James, we have millions and millions of other things we're doing. We don't keep track of just one side project or project on one planet. We have other millions of planets too.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, when you put it in that perspective, then I understand. I figured that they were just monitoring the Earth really closely. I didn't realize they were monitoring a bunch of other planets as well.
He says we're still young travelers also. These people are helpful, unlike some other people.
Are they still working on your physical, on your body there in the sick bay and those lasers?
No, all they did was scan it, and that's how they figured out about the moving nanobites, I guess. And yours, she found out with her hand. It was just she felt connected to your head.
Is there any other implants in my body other than the one behind my eye that should be of a concern?
She said there's traces of them, but they seem like they're gone.
Does that implant behind my eye is it pumping a drug into my body?
Yes.
Do you know the name of the drug?
No, she says it's foreign, but it's acidic.
And my body is generating it on its own now.
Yes, it happens so much that they trick your body into creating it.
That is so bizarre how a body can do that.
Yeah.
Is that what you told me earlier, how I had a drug pumping, like a vein pumping a drug into my pineal gland? You told me that.
Are you talking to me or are you talking to her?
Yeah. You told me this, Adam, like 2 years ago.
You know, it's weird because I remember seeing that.
And you said it was PVS something, and you came up with the word Braun. It's made by Braun Incorporated.
Oh yeah, and didn't you find the company or something?
Well, nobody from Braun contacted me about it. No one was willing to admit it anyway.
Yeah.
I thought Braun makes toaster ovens. I didn't realize they working with the covert government making implants.
To toast your brain.
Yeah, right. Okay, well, do you have any other questions for the Andromedans? We don't really want to take up too much of their time, unless they have some questions for us.
Yes, they have questions. Actually, they both do. Hold on. She said, what kind of side reel project is Milabs? What does side reel mean?
I'm not really sure. Can you ask her to clarify that term, side reel?
She said side project.
Okay.
Is it a side project?
Tell her Project Surrogate. Is she aware of that name?
She says, does it have to do with water?
I'm not quite sure. I don't.
She said no. She doesn't know.
Okay. And tell her Project Surrogate is where they take clone embryos and they implant us into surrogate families to be raised as our own, as their own children. But we are.
She said, but why?
Because if we were.
What's the purpose of it?
if we were growing up in an underground base under lock and key, we wouldn't be as effective super soldier. We have to have a loving family to take care of us, otherwise we get sick and weak and just be ineffective.
She wants to talk through me.
Okay, go ahead. And
she says it's easy, and she says she won't hurt me. Should I let her?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. She's grabbing my head. Hello?
I'm here.
So what's the side project?
Project Surrogate is...
Could you clarify it?
Yeah, Project Surrogate is one of them. And do you want me to repeat what I just told you?
Yeah, I was very confused.
Okay. It's where they take cloned embryos, like a batch of embryos, and these embryos may be genetically enhanced, usually reptilian or dolphin or
reptilian?
Nazi SS DNA, just a mixture of all sorts of different species, and but they look human, and then they implant us into surrogate families, surrogate mothers, and we're raised as their own into adulthood. And the point is that if we were if we were kept in a and grown up in a test tube and then kept under lock and key in an underground base all our life, we would become sickly and not as very strong, effective fighters. But by having a loving family take care of us, we're a lot stronger and more suited to become super soldiers. Does that make sense?
So you're a military project?
Yes.
What land is this? What land is this pertaining to?
What land?
Well, what region of the world?
I believe the United States.
Because you mentioned not Nazis, as in Nazi Germany.
Yeah, well, according to my profile, one of the donors of one of the DNA donors they used in my particular embryo was original Nazi SS. The people that who are doing these projects are into eugenics, and I believe they're a bunch of Nazis.
We had no insight. James?
Yes?
Okay.
I was also part of Project Name Recovery. I don't know what that's about. I was part of Project Bleak, Project Abandon, and Project Equalize.
Project Equalize. We have a Project Equalize, but it might be a different... Project Equalize is we're working on through Mars, except not your guys' solar system Mars, but a different one. And it was equalizing the energy force of the quantum physical realm. I'm trying to explain this in terms that you would understand. Balancing the energy from the quantum physical realms of the first dimension to the 12th, and equalizing them out to give it a less harsh, I guess, time travel.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not an expert on this, but that's what the scientists are for.
Okay, well, that's not the same Equalize I was a part of. Project Equalize dealt with candidates that had genetic mutations in alien DNA, such as 2 hearts or enhanced kidneys, and they would be used for Super Soldier Project, different programs, as a candidate. So I don't know what's different about my DNA, what I look like inside.
The military project has you tied up. Do you know how to speak Qualish?
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
Can you speak Qualish?
Qualish?
Qualish.
Well, if I have to ask you what that is, I probably can't. But maybe I have an altar that might. I don't know.
Qualish is ancient, and we talk through everyone with Qualish. I don't know if any of your elders know about it.
Okay, well, why don't you say something in Qualish for for other people who might be listening to this.
Right. Maybe they would understand and draw it towards them.
Go
Well,
ahead.
what word would you like to know?
Maybe
You want to hear a saying?
sure, or something that could activate our DNA, or something on a soul level that may.
Well, actually, Qualish came years and years and years ago before me. Well, way before us.
You mean even before, say, the Sumerians?
Way before any of us. The oldest group of what's a correct word for this?
The Lyrans?
No, they were actually called. It sounds funny. Squash. The squash. Have you heard of the squash?
No.
They're from this planet. It's sort of like your Mars. Very cold yet very dry. Well, actually, Mars. Well, I won't get into that. Oh, anyway, they came up with the language, and that's how it happened.
All right. Can you speak in Qualish right now?
What do you want to hear?
Say something that could help activate our DNA.
La ti. La ti. Sign. La ti. Sign. Did you feel anything? Do you understand it?
No, I didn't. But it was very curious, though. Very, very interesting sound. What did you say?
It's kind of hard to.
Do you not have
it's kind of hard talking through such a limited voice box, actually.
Is that why it didn't really sound very clear?
Right.
Okay.
Limited technology too. But I could pick when we pick you later. You can learn.
Do you have machines that you plug us into to learn? Is that how it works?
No. We will teach you.
Okay.
It's not hard.
Okay. Sure. Well, you're welcome to teach me. That's fine.
It said, the saying was saying, I see you, we see you.
I see you, we see you?
Yes. It's ancient.
Okay. All right. Wow. Thank you for sharing this with us. Hi.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's me again.
Okay. Yeah. Well.
I think.
How do you feel?
Awake. I feel energized. Yet relaxed.
Are you out of trance right now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that was easy. Okay. What do you remember?
Remember us seeing some blue person, or like a doctor. Kind of remind me of sounds weird, but Pokemon. Remind me of Pokemon.
Okay.
Just the way that she was dressed, I have no clue why.
I got a Pokemon thing in front of me.
What?
I got a little Pokemon thing in front of me right now.
Do you really?
Yeah. But do you remember?
Well,
do you remember?
No, I remember her grabbing my head and then wanting to, I guess, speak to you.
Do you remember speaking in Squalish or what? I think that's what you said.
No, I don't remember that part at all. I just remember kind of like I felt like I fell asleep for a second and then woke back up.
Okay.
I felt like I was only gone for like a second though.
Oh, wow. Well, you were speaking in some kind of alien language for a while.
Well, really?
Yeah, you said I see you, we see you, or something like that.
Creepy.
Yeah, so that's good. Well, do you remember the other part about the shape-shifting?
No.
Do you?
Well, I remember us talking about it earlier.
Okay. Well, do you physically look any different right now?
I don't know. Let me get up. You know, my arms do look bigger. Hold on. What? How big did I say they were earlier?
Oh,
13, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, one was 12 and a half.
Yeah.
13. Hold on, let's see.
Are you any taller?
No, I don't seem. Oh, so wait, if you mention it, it seems a little bit, but I don't really feel much taller. Not maybe like a centimeter.
Okay.
No, not really.
Basically, what the protocol that you created, or you said to do, is to every other day. I want you to meditate for about 15 minutes, and I want you to visualize a red-colored light coming in between your eyes and your third eye. So imagine a laser light coming in and surrounding your pineal gland.
Oh, just to let you, it actually did grow half an inch. It's 13 and a half.
Really?
Yeah, I swear. Let me try my left arm. It didn't go up as much as the right arm, actually, which is kind of weird. But it's still just below 13.
So even your left arm got bigger.
A little bit bigger, not by much, but.
Well, we also worked on your physical strength. Why don't you test that out?
What should I do? Should I do pull-ups or something?
Do you have a piece of metal you could try bending?
Let's see. I'm looking. What kind of metal? Okay, I have a screwdriver. I'm gonna try to bend that.
I guess if you don't mind, you might.
Okay, or I have a bar, like a weight bar. Want me to try that, or just a screwdriver?
Well, sure. If you're strong enough to bend it, you can bend it back. I guess.
I don't know. Let's see. No, not quite there yet.
Okay.
Not there yet.
Well, basically, what you said to do is to do this exercise 15 minutes a day for every other day for 2 weeks, and you'll be able to shapeshift.
Okay. It seemed to work a little bit, at least with the right arm. I don't know why, just the right arm.
Yeah.
I mean, the left arm too, a little bit.
And just see yourself getting bigger or whatever you want to look like.
Okay.
Did I ever tell you about this story about this individual that was able to shapeshift to get out of underground base?
I don't think you did.
He was a young lad, and he's part of the Montauk Project, and he shapeshifted into a woman. So I don't know what his age was, but he shapeshifted into a very, very beautiful woman, and he tried to sneak out of the underground base looking like this woman. And
did it work?
Well, apparently they eventually recognized this person as him, and or her, and his punishment or her punishment was basically sex. They raped her. So that's one of the kind of the psycho things these people do. But
right.
I don't know if you've had. Do you have any memories of shape-shifting at all in the past?
I mean, not to a woman.
Okay.
But not necessarily. No. I mean, I might, but not that I can remember.
Okay. Well, any other questions?
No other questions. I'm gonna take a picture though, so you can compare it to one picture I took. Maybe
Sure.
I should take pictures just to see what happens.
All right. Well,
Okay.
thank you, Adam, for sharing this with us. And also, you do realize the Andromedans are supposedly going to pick us up tonight.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what we talked about.
What if I don't go to bed until like 6 a.m.? Are they still gonna do it? Can they get like in without anyone seeing?
Yeah, who knows? Maybe they have the same technology as Milabs, where they take us 1 second and put us back, and we could be gone for 3 days or a week.
I hope they do. Yeah, that'd be fun. All right. Well.
But anyhow, I'm gonna go. Bye.
Okay.